Let's talk about life path number 3 today. Now, this is also representative of 13 energy. I've done a video on 13 energy already. If you want additional insight, go watch it. But let me start with a disclaimer. Please don't be offended, threes. I just need to be honest about the hindrances in the nature of the reality we live in at present. So without further ado, let's get into it. So when we're talking about life path number 3, we're talking about the builders, okay? We're talking about a grounded consciousness. We're talking about essentially the anchors of the matrix. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the most common frequency at present, okay? So we're talking about manifestation, the power of manifestation. We're talking about the power of stability. We're talking about the power of consistency. We're talking about being content with the mundane, being content with things as they are. Okay, we're talking about being a little bit more materialistic. We're talking about fact trusters. Okay, we're talking about someone that's more so likely to be into trends, someone that's more so likely to idolize celebrities and idolize the rich, idolize wealth. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. This is just the fact of the matter. Okay, this is a more physically oriented group in every aspect of life, okay? So we're also talking about a power here. Because if you are someone that's content with things as they are and content with the present reality, there's a peace that comes with that that's not necessarily granted to higher frequencies. Now, when we talk about 13 frequency, which is the same energy, we're talking about essentially a being who's navigating the realm of 3, because a 1 paired with a 3. But the intention of this energy is also to be able to gain awareness. Okay, so there's purpose in existing in this resonance. It's not to be demonized or looked down upon. It's simply, this is where you're at, right? So some things I want to suggest to you are learning to live with a little bit more individuality and soul, right? Authenticity, uniqueness, learning to look inward more, okay? Learning to understand that not all truth is factual, okay? Now, how we do this is we also need to be more open to other perspectives, because the nature of 13 is also more so a limitation in spiritual sight, right? This is more so believing in a taught way of religion. So like I said, learn to be open to the fact that expansion isn't evil. Just because it wasn't taught to you doesn't mean it's wrong, okay? Or evil or an incorrect way of doing things or believing things or acting or seeing, right? Learn to be open to receiving insight from the unseen realm, okay? Be open to being more spiritual, more in touch with what you believe in your own intuition, okay? Learn to understand that the world needs to shift. So things cannot stay the way that they are. So when there's beings placed throughout this planet whose purpose is to help that feat, don't fear it, don't condemn it, right? You don't have to understand it, but maybe that'll grant you a little bit greater awareness as to what's going on. Because I assure you, some of us are a little loony, but most of us are not crazy. We're not weirdos. We're simply tapped into a different frequency. So in closing, number 3s, look inward more, like I said before. Truly learn to dissect yourself. Meet yourself on a deeper level. Understand your truest desires, your greatest fears. Understand you in your entirety, okay? Increase your awareness of self. Increase your awareness of others. That is the gift of 13 energy. That is the purpose. That is a focus for you in this lifetime, is gaining awareness by means of or by way of navigating the physical, stable, grounded, mundane realm. And there's nothing wrong with that. We gain insight through experiences. That is also what 4 represents: insight, awareness, perspective. You're working on gaining perspective. And never fear the deep, dark depths. I love you guys. Take care.